to do the shout out?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
Excellent. Is the stream working? Because my preview is messing up.
Yeah.
Okay, hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
And Sperry Crunch.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate for Switch. This is a timed Switch exclusive. It is also coming to Steam later this year, and that'll be nice because the startup loading time is so long on this game. But we've already got it loaded up, so hopefully it won't matter. Anyway, Splintered Fate. It's got local and online multiplayer for up to 4 players. There is no matchmaking, so it might as well not have online multiplayer. But no, I mean, if you have a friend who has it, then you could play with them, right?
There's no matchmaking, so you have to know the people.
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
Have to have like a share a friend code or something.
Exactly. Well, it gives you a room code when you create a room. You have to give them the code. That's the only way to join a game. So yes, that is a drawback. Like, if you're gonna bother to implement online play, why wouldn't you also spend the extra few days implementing matchmaking? I don't understand it. But that's all right. I'm gonna play single player because I don't have anybody to play with right now, and I'm going to resume my run.
No one even has this from your friends group?
Galadrius has it, but he chose to go out tonight. Isn't that great?
Not around.
Nice.
Yeah, and I would have Brandy Cats play with me locally. However, she had to go to the airport to pick up her daughter. So,
Yeah.
this gets rough, Turtle Pizza Power says. Yeah, an interesting thing about this game is it doesn't start with an intro. Like, you're dropped into the turtle lair here, and you have to figure out what's going on just on your own. So, kind of weird that. Look,
No
there's Metalhead.
At all.
Well, there's some frills later, but there's just not an intro. Like, it's strange, because you'll have fully voiced conversations. Like right now, this has voice. Thank you, In-Room Gaming!
Search for a client list, purchase records, serial numbers, anything that could give us insight into who's really involved. Command acknowledged.
Yeah, Chicago, I don't think I could blame him for that. That's the only reason Tyler ever misses a stream, if we're being honest.
Right.
We're going out and having fun.
Exactly.
Icky says the game needs to be louder.
Wow, okay.
Could be more going on here than we first thought.
Okay, just turn it up a little bit. Let me know if that's alright. But anyway, yeah, you've got April and Metalhead live in the turtle lair, so you can talk to them occasionally. And I've got to go buy some upgrades, because I've played before and earned some currency for upgrades. Ah, what's this? Okay, let's talk to this thing.
Father, I don't know if you can hear
Oh,
me,
it's Splinter's ghost or something.
I need you.
Young one, why are you troubled?
Are you gonna do the voices for each of them?
Brave. And I'm totally
I mean, they're voiced. They're doing voices.
The way Karate
Oh.
was teasing us after
can
So I
even hear
don't
it.
want to. Yeah, I don't want to talk over these. The voices are actually good. They're well cast.
Didn't they get like Seth Green and stuff for it?
I don't know if it's anyone famous or not. I guess I would have to look in the credits.
Oh, maybe it would. Maybe that was a different game we were talking about, where the actual voices did some of the voices. One of the Turtles ones.
Right on, Turtle Pizza Power.
As you always have.
Yeah. No, it was the 2012 the Turtles arcade Wrath of the Mutants. That did have a lot of celebrities for voices.
Promise, I'll try my
Nice.
best.
Even Gilbert Gottfried played somebody.
Michelangelo,
I really miss you.
Baxter Stockman or somebody.
A lot.
I miss you too, my precious
Aw.
child.
Yeah, so Splinter's been kidnapped. He's not actually dead, but anyway, you know, Splinter can do a Force Ghost thing. Okay, let's open up these upgrades and buy some permanent upgrades. So, I've got 413 currency. Could buy an extra dash charge. Start one run with Splinter's Revise. Oh yeah, let's do that.
Gracias, Sensei.
The next level of the upgrades is quite expensive compared to the first one, of course. Extra movement speed, sure, why not? Definitely get the extra health upgrade. Let's just keep... Boom. Give me all the health, I need it.
I don't think
More health?
I don't think it's a roguelite.
It is a roguelite.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, surprise.
Fancy. So every run, how do you get like rebuy your upgrades and stuff?
these are permanent upgrades. You know, this is
Oh,
the
okay.
metagame part. But yeah, you'll
Oh,
get
okay.
individual upgrades during the run that you don't keep. Yeah, so let's go. Well, I need to check out whatever this is. Open artifacts. Okay. Manhole covers. So if I still had currency, I could buy that. But I don't. So let me get out of here. There's April. What she got to say?
Outside of this portal insanity,
This game sells for $30, by the way.
We found this crazy
I think
shop
it's
where we
probably a
can
pretty
all
good
kinds
value.
of
I mean,
stuff
how much does Hades Part 1 cost? Is it 20?
Yeah, 20 or
Something like that, yeah.
And this is basically Turtle's version of Hades, as I understand it.
But Mikey's not kidding about the items he's selling. Definitely things we could use to our advantage.
But it's got the multiplayer and
It's a pretty high recommendation there.
It's not like the four of us can just go to the mall and browse
Hades
for
pretty
enhancements,
popular.
Raph. Maybe
yeah,
not
I mean, I'm not saying it
but
is
it's
as refined as Hades or anything like that, but it's quite similar.
Then Freaky Feather got it.
Gotcha.
Didn't this come out in arcade? Am I mistaken?
No. It came out on, it was an Apple Arcade timed exclusive, and then it came to Switch, and then it's going to come to Steam after that. Yeah, and after the Steam version, it will eventually probably come to
Time
Xbox and
clean up the
PlayStation.
sewers. Again.
It'd be fun to play together, Tyler.
Oh, is it a beat 'em up or is it more of like an action combat game?
Yeah, action, Diablo or whatever, that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, okay, so
I just assumed it was a beat 'em up like every other Turtles game ever.
yeah, I mean, they usually are, but not this one. So I could choose from one free upgrade at the start of every run. So let's see, gain light shell at the start of your dash. Yeah, we'll just do that one. And then we go on, and it's like, you know, you go through a series of interconnected rooms and beat up all the bad guys in each room. That's what we're doing.
Easy enough.
Yeah, I kind of wish, like, if it was a real beat 'em up, you could have more of an in-depth combo system. I gotta turn the sound down. There we go, it's better. So I just, you know, foot soldiers, rats, fighting things like that. Does it look a little like Hades, or am I missing the mark on that?
I mean,
Ow.
a little bit, not really, but I was like looking at some reviews and they said it's very, it wears its love for Hades on its sleeve or something like that. Like it's going for the same style.
There you go. Yeah, there's just one main attack button, and then you have these, like, you know, these moves that have to be recharged. Increase max health or get scrap. Which one do I want? Tool shuriken. Max health. We'll do that. Try to survive longer. Alright. And then we just go to the next room. Good luck with the contest, guys. We're giving away some cool games, I believe.
Sweet.
How do they have so much room?
Tyler, did you get to play anything this week?
I've been playing some of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Ooh, what do you think?
It seems real good so far.
Is that the second newest Prince of Persia?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the Dead Cells one, but it's like the Metroidvania one.
Gotcha.
How
Is it on
far into it are
PlayStation
you?
Plus? Oh, sorry.
No, I got it from Woot.
Ooh, good deal.
I just beat the first big boss,
Wait, do I have pockets?
so only a couple hours in, 2 or 3 hours in. But it's fun. Like, I mean, it has a lot of like, you can kind of adjust it to how you like to play games. Like, you can have it tell you where to go, or you can kind of just explore the map yourself, and you can customize the difficulty. It has a lot of customizations, which is kind of cool.
Is it hard? Easy?
No, it's not hard. I died a few times, but not too hard. The combat's pretty good. It'll probably get a little bit easier. You get over leveled. That happens most of the time in these types of games.
Anything in here?
There is some story DLC for that game coming out soon, I think.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool. I saw
And they
there
have
was
a
like
lot
some free updates and stuff.
Yeah, they released it, and then every couple of months, every quarter, they've been releasing some extra stuff with it. I played that one right when it came out. I really enjoyed it. They did like a boss rush mode and a couple new like puzzle quest like platforming things in it.
That's strong on it.
Interesting. Yeah, I saw that there's like these whole trial modes and everything too that are pretty robust as well that are in there. I don't know if they were in the main game or they were added as new content as well.
Most of that's new content, but they did have I mean, like as you explore further, you'll find like little trials and things that they were kind of playing around with, you know, to introduce. That one's really good. I hope you enjoy that one.
Yeah, it's been cool so far. I'm sure I'll like it.
Super Soaker!
I just got an upgrade that increases my attack and special move range, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like when you clear a room, you get to pick from a set of randomized rewards, and that's pretty fun, you know. Every room you've got something to look forward to.
Oh.
Interestingly, the way the cooldowns work for the moves is instead of just a normal cooldown timer, you charge the moves up by attacking the enemies. So if you don't hit anything, they won't charge up. It's not worlds different from just having a timer, but it does require you to be active.
Gotcha. Sounds a little bit unique.
Yeah. Oh, so I can get dragon coins, which are the currency for upgrades, or I could get, for permanent upgrades, or I could just get a regular upgrade. I should do coins, right? It's hard to say no to those. Because I want to be able to get stronger. But I mean, like, if I didn't know a better version, the Steam version was coming out, I would want to play this version a whole lot, because it is actually quite fun.
How much of this game have you already played?
I got to the second boss, like the second main boss, not mini bosses. I just beat a mini boss a little while ago, by the way. It was a giant mouser. Ow! Somebody just hit me.
You said you're playing on Switch?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
Because
only
it's
option, right?
Yeah, the only option.
You're not playing on Apple Arcade?
Nay, nay. I never will do that. Have fun getting food, Lyle.
Hater.
Okay, water damage, multi-hit damage. Probably multi-hit.
Master Mike, at your service. Through the portal, brave warriors.
This uses, like, the scenario of this seems to be based on the IDW comics, which are the modern comics. I mean, you don't see Jenica, as far as I know, which is the fifth turtle from the comics. She doesn't appear in a lot of things, right?
Good in here.
But like the versions of bosses that you fight and such, seem to be the comic versions. So at least, yeah, I mean the artwork is good, and there is a one-shot comic that you can get that has, I guess, the backstory of this story. Now I'm at the shop where you could spend scrap for upgrades or to restore your health. I only need a little health, so I guess I'm not going to do that yet. Probably. Struck by lightning. A nearby enemy is struck by lightning 4 times for... Yeah, see, I don't know, like, replace taunt. Do I want to replace taunt? I don't know. I should just not buy anything. What do you think? It's replace my taunt with Utrom Rod. My taunt, I mean, it's not even a tool, right? But they call it a tool. It's just a move. Would Utrom Rod be any better? I do not know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the pro.
We should ask Turtle Pizza Power. What does he think? I guess just to make it more exciting, we'll do that.
Gonna electric slide my way to victory.
He said something unique when I got it, and then I just go on to the next area.
Please do come again.
Way to go, Jono! And here's our first boss, Leatherhead. Pretty cool looking.
Something new for us, or you're off to purple magic land real quick.
Still not there on my screen.
Dang.
Oh, there he is. He's big.
Yeah, cool looking version of Leatherhead.
Refresh, so maybe that'll catch me up a little bit.
Oh crap! Just got hit.
Get whooped.
I feel like I've played this game before, but I know that I haven't.
You're thinking of Hades. We talked about it.
No, it was. I remember like, was it another Turtles game that you fight Leatherhead like this too?
I mean, Leatherhead is in a lot of Turtles games. He's in Turtles in Time, for instance. Now he's
Doesn't
gonna
he have a hat sometimes?
Yes, sometimes.
Just like a hat. I don't like this version.
Ah, crap! Why'd I walk into that? You don't? It's a little more like Killer Croc, I guess, but with an actual
Yeah,
crocodile
that's kind
head.
of what it reminded me of.
Ah! Oh, that sucked. Where am I supposed to go to not get hit? Can't tell.
Not where the green lines are.
I guess not. Yeah, I did play through a bunch of this with my son. You know, like I said, we got to the second boss on our first try. And that was quite fun in co-op.
Are the bosses the same every time? Like the same order and the same bosses? Or is it
Yeah,
like you can fight different ones?
good question. The mini bosses vary, but the main bosses are the same every time. I guess it's important for the story or something. But when the dialogue before the fight was actually different this time than it was the first time. So, that's something.
There's a lot of story in Hades. I don't know. There's a lot of story in this, a lot of dialogue.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, different things. There'll be a conversation after I beat the enemy. Different things cause them to come up.
The hub world has like 1 million people that you talk to all the time in Hades.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That one's crazy.
Yeah, they do a lot of dialogue in
Have you played Hades 2 at all?
there. I haven't, no. 'Cause I don't have a PC.
You have a PC, you just don't
I don't
choose
have
to
a
play
gaming
games with it.
PC.
Yeah, but do you know that most laptops can run simple 2D games?
Well, Hades isn't 2D.
Oh, it's not?
It's
I
like,
did not know
just
that.
like this. Would you call this 2D?
I think so, yeah. I don't think these things are polygonal. I could be wrong.
That's whatever this is.
This is like
Go
Isometric 3D.
Cowabunga. Yes. Well, it's isometric, but it's only 3D if it's actually polygonal. If they're sprites, then it's not.
He's being tricked by Shredder.
I don't know what they are.
Seems that way.
Yeah, I mean, the turtles might be. They're little and it's Switch graphics, so it makes it hard to tell. What'd you guys think of Leatherhead in the audience? Do we have any Leatherhead fans around?
No, he needs his hat. Everyone was demanding him to wear a hat.
That's true. It's like, that doesn't even count as Leatherhead.
Right.
See? Jono
Next
is...
Bebop will be all skinny or whatever, like on that other weird game that you played.
Yeah, that version of Bebop is not very attractive. But, yeah, I mean, it's based on the 2012 show, the
Right.
the other game.
It's not like they came up with it themselves or anything.
Right, they didn't come up with it themselves, but also I was going to say the monster designs on that show are ugly. Like, it's a good show, and the turtles themselves look good, but the monsters mostly are just really weird. So now we're in the city. Yeah, this does have realistic shadows, so the characters must be 3D with cell shading. I think that's what's going on. Sperry, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a game that just came out called Bow Path of the Teal Lotus. Have you heard of that one?
No. Are you sure that's a real game?
Oh shoot, I'm not sure now. Maybe it's not.
Aha!
No, it kind of reminds me of another game that came out earlier this month called Nine Souls. I mean, like the style and graphics a little bit, but it's a Metroidvania that I would say is like a Japanese version of Hollow Knight, but like way more forgiving.
Forgiving is good.
Yeah, it's not that it's like easy or anything, but it is it's not nearly as hard as Hollow Knight, I would say, and it is it's beautiful. It's like all hand drawn art style, and it's got a very like Japanese, like Asian theme to it. It's pretty cool.
And what was the name again? Bo?
It's called Bow Path of the Teal Lotus.
So you play a guy named Bo?
You play, yeah, I mean, your main character is like a little fox kind of creature. He's like a fox that was created from like the tear of a god or something like that.
Oh.
And you have this cute little staff that you, I don't know, you run around and you have these what are they called? I don't know. Daruma dolls as like your
Yeah.
special abilities.
I love those things. They're
Yeah. They're pretty neat. Yeah. You have this this like earring that turns into a staff, and you have like you're looking for like little kodamas and like going on quests for people and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
So it's actually Japanese?
It's like very Japanese themed, yeah. So I mean there's like nobody speaking Japanese in it,
But the developers, were they Japanese? That's what I mean.
shoot, I don't know. I don't even know if the developers were. I can look it up for you. and
Yeah,
find
'cause,
out.
you know-
It was made by Squid Shock Studios.
Squid is
Published by
Japanese.
Humble Games.
I'm a scrap billionaire.
Ever heard of them, Tyler?
Humble Games, yeah.
Well, yeah, them.
Yeah.
Right on.
Let's see. It's a hand-drawn 2.5D action platformer inspired by Japanese folklore.
Probably not.
Yeah, with if it says something like that, probably not. But still sounds fun though.
It's really neat. Like it's got very
jeez.
positive reviews so far. I actually really enjoy it.
GameSpot, they gave it a 5.
Out of 10?
Yeah, but every other site has given it pretty good reviews.
Huh.
I don't know how you keep up with like new indies anymore. There's just like too much junk that comes out. I don't know how you like keep track of what's actually good.
I would say this one's pretty good. There's everywhere that I've seen so far is like a good solid 9 or 8 or 9 out of 10. But
Good.
I think
Yeah,
it's pretty
seems like
solid.
it came out this week. How did you even know about it?
Yeah, how'd you know about it?
How did I?
Yeah.
I actually saw a video. So I saw a video probably like a month ago that was like the top 10 Metroidvanias to look out for like this year in 2024 or something like that. And so I had requested a game from the SML podcast called Nine Souls. And I actually saw this one thinking it was Nine Souls. And because like the art style is like kind of similar. I think you're like kind of a fox creature in both games too. And then I like looked at this one and I was like, oh, this one is cool. And so I requested this one as well. Completely different style game, but really fun. Both Metroidvanias, but really good.
Yeah, I forget that you are. You're in the industry.
I don't know about that.
To an extent, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, a little
if you're an influencer or a journalist or whatever, then you get a lot of emails, so you learn about games that way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. There's some people that say it's frustrating. I mean, honestly, if you've played Hollow Knight, you know, it's like I said, it's a much more forgiving version of that game.
I'm gonna die. This is hard. I guess I should have gotten more health and stuff.
I don't know. You're looking pretty good, man.
You think? Look at my health above my head.
Yeah.
I was doing the wrong thing though. I didn't see the bigger. Dang, I died. I didn't see
Your
the
health-
bigger.
your health is the black,
Oh
right?
yeah, because I had a thing that refills it up to 25% health once per run. Yay! Ah,
You need
Yeah,
to pick
I
up
mean-
some more pizza, dude.
and that's the thing. You do not find pizza on the ground. You know, it's like it's roguelike rules. So this particular one, you don't get to find refills. You can buy them from the shop, but that's practically it. Ah, this giant mouser, man.
You
Mousers are
almost
just
got
the
it.
worst.
You almost got it.
Yes, I did it just now. Woof, that was
Yay.
tense. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat the real boss whenever I get that far.
Not with that attitude.
You're right. Okay, so this top option, if I pick it, I get 8 dragon coins as a reward, but I also get to pick whatever it is, so I'm going to do that. And here we go. Attack, steal 15 water damage. That's probably what I should do, so that way at least I do extra damage.
Right. But shop till we drop, dude.
And I've got a temporary perk, you know, for the run where I heal a tiny bit of health at the start of every encounter. So I'll get a little health back, but it's not going to carry me far because in this level, the enemies, like, they are all shooting shots at you. Like, there's so many projectiles and stuff. But yeah, I get to go to the shop.
Fresh fare.
Hello, Mr. Chairman. And creepy Octo Bro. Just passing on through.
Yeah, Michelangelo just said hi to a creepy Octo Bro because there's a giant octopus wrapped around the platform in this particular shop for some reason. Well, let's talk to him. Wait, what's that? It's shiny. Yeah, it had a little scrap in it. So you have two kinds of currency, the soft and the hard. The soft currency is scrap, which you use to buy stuff from the shop during the run. And then the dragon coins are the hard currency that you use between runs. How about that? And yes, I definitely need to buy a health restoration, so let's do that.
Only thing better than pizza is more pizza.
But it didn't completely fill my health, it only gave me some. So, that's tough. Okay.
Dang.
I've got a different tool I could buy here, a level 3 tool, so it would do a little more damage. Or I could actually afford both. I wonder what I should do. Just get both? Deal 60, become immune to all damage? Yeah, that could keep me alive, so, I mean, it could help anyway.
Boost my power. Boost my moves.
Let's do it. What do you think, audience?
Audience is asleep.
I know, geez, I thought they'd be excited we're playing the brand new Ninja Turtles game.
Turtle.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's on Switch, so no one in the audience cares.
That's probably the problem. But it is coming to Steam and probably eventually the real consoles.
200-year-old console.
Yeah, I know.
It
But
was underpowered when it came out, and now 8 years later, it's still super underpowered.
that is true. Yeah, I mean, the very first loading time for this was so long. I was just like, oh my god, this is why I don't like to play Switch games.
Darker players just excited that you're gonna die, Sin.
Well, thanks, Darker Player. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, it does. It looks cooler than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, this could arguably be the best modern Ninja Turtles game. I mean,
Yeah, there's
well,
not a ton of competition.
yeah, but Shredder's Revenge is a
But
very
yeah, Shredder's
robust
Revenge,
beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Ah, and this is tough right here. I don't like it. I still
There's a lot
might die.
of enemies. I mean, you gotta get like your movesets down, hack, know what you're doing. Definitely
Yeah.
a lot of stuff going on.
I won't lie, I don't know what I'm doing.
Button mashing.
Yeah, I just like, you know, I jam on the main button quite a lot, and then I try the other ones out.
So you just spam your specials and stuff.
Yeah, what else can you do?
Well, that works.
You gotta dodge too, I guess.
Yeah, I see you dashing around a lot.
But even dashing, you can't just do it over and over. You gotta hit them to refill it, so there's that limitation. Yeah, that's true, Darker Player. But, I mean, I could stream anything since I've got a capture device. Okay, Utrom Rod. If I switch back to the Utrom Rod, then I get 12 Dragon Coins, so I guess I'll do that.
Talk about a jump start.
Because I've got my eye on the prize, you know?
Tyler,
did you...
prize, dude.
Exactly. Did you guys watch anything this week?
No, I don't think so. I watched some of The League.
Some of The League?
The League,
What's that?
like an old comedy show about fantasy football. I mean, it's not really about fantasy football. That's where like the premise is. Like it's a bunch of friends in a fantasy football league, but it's kind of more of a like a wannabe, I don't know, Seinfeld or more crass style Seinfeld or something like that.
Pretty good. I remember seeing that back in the day.
Yeah, it's better than I remember it being actually. I've been pleasantly surprised on this rewatch that it's actually holds up pretty well, and some of the, I mean, not all the stories tie together super well, but some of them sometimes, like, you know, make for funny endings to the episode and stuff like that. It's pretty solid.
Okay, let's see.
They have a
Tax.
character named Taco.
They do have a character named Taco. Yeah, he's less annoying than I remember him being last time. I remember hating him last time, but this time he hasn't been as bad.
Karai.
Well, that's nice. All right, we're getting to the second boss, which is where I died before, and I'm definitely going to die again since I don't
That's
have
the
enough
Bebop.
health. No, it's Karai, the daughter of Shredder. Although in this, she's the granddaughter of Shredder.
Oh, Shredder's getting older.
That is true. So you just kind of, it automatically jumps you between these different parts of the boat.
Oh,
Mikey,
weird.
Please. Last time.
Yeah, it is weird to not do it yourself.
Yeah, or just like start you there in the first place
She's
without the weird little things.
Look at that. She's taunting me about having lost to her last time we fought. That's fun.
Yeah.
Rub it in, why don't you cry? Ah. Crap. What am I supposed to do? She just... Yeah, people say this game is hard, and it is, but... You know, that's why
Yeah, I
you
wonder
gotta
if it
play
eventually
over and
gets a
over.
little easier. I mean, Hades is hard. Hades takes a lot of hours before you're in good enough shape to even make a final boss run.
Gotcha.
So I wonder if this is the same, if you're putting in 30 to 40 hours before you have a chance of beating it.
I wouldn't be surprised, considering how tough it is right to start. She got me. She's talking more
Yeah.
smack.
You didn't have a lot of health. It's not like
Yeah.
you had much of a chance.
Exactly. So we'll have to keep getting upgrades and try to do better. You said it, Icky. By the way, guys, next week, my game of the year is coming out. Earth Defense Force 6. It's coming to PlayStation 5 and 4 and
Did
Steam.
you guys hear that? Or am I going crazy?
Yeah, the English version, finally. 2
I was gonna
years
say, you've
after
already
Japanese.
played it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, we played the Japanese version. I played it actively for about 3 months, and then I moved on just to wait for the English one.
Oh, great voice from out of nowhere.
This is funny. This game has good writing.
Ask nothing of you.
But anyway, yeah, I'm already playing the Steam version. Got codes a couple days ago. I want Sperry to request it so he could play with us. That'd be nice.
So you're playing this next weekend?
Yes, yeah, I'll play it from my Steam Deck. So it's not going to look that fancy because it's the Steam. Steam Deck isn't that powerful. But yeah, it's good. It's very, very fun, and it's huge. Like, Tyler doesn't like how grindy those games are, do you, Tyler?
They're very grindy.
We don't have any of those. Wait, do we, fellas?
Yeah, but there's
Very
a charm
grindy.
to it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta play with friends. That helps take the monotony out of it.
Definitely.
It's definitely not a game that you have to sink your whole head into, your whole brain into.
Agreed. Although it can be very challenging. Like,
Yeah, it can be for sure, but I mean, you kind of overcome that challenge for the most part by grinding.
Yeah, get good weapons and
Yeah.
drops and get enough health. And all that.
There's strategy to be had for sure, but there's I mean, you can say the same about a lot of games too, like Diablo and stuff. Like, you just hack and slash, and you have to just run and shoot, run and run and shoot,
Why
and
are
run.
you helping us?
And run and shoot?
That's right.
But yeah, the cooperative aspect has always been great. Just discussing strategies, rescuing people when they need it, all that stuff. Love it. And I mean, just on now that it's on Steam and I've got Steam Deck, which is great, and I can play it on the go. I mean, just what a great option. I love it.
It totally sounded like she hung up.
Well,
This is an interesting conversation that I'm not paying attention to.
Yeah, you get a lot of use out of your Steam Deck. That was a good purchase
buy.
by you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, like, if I was in the money, I'd buy them for other people too, because it's just such a fine thing to have. And
You could buy
Steam
me
games
one.
are so. I wish I could. Steam games
I'd
are
like-
so cheap, thanks to the sales. Like, you can get
Right.
a huge, robust library. I love that. All right, let's go get our upgrades and then try another run because we've got time for one more. At least one more, but probably just one. Okay. Specialty. What's all this? Fat multi-hit chance. Anything that 3% health restored upon entering the shop. It's kind of expensive for what you get with that. Improved Donatello's inspiration. Restore 1 health upon. Okay, now, okay, let's look at techniques. Technique, what do you got? Critical attack chance, elemental damage, tools charge faster. That probably would be pretty good. And then over here, Splinters Revive restores 10% additional health. That would be good too. Ooh, 4% chance to spawn a pizza slice upon defeating a Foot Clan enemy. I have to have that. Do I not have enough? Why isn't it letting me buy it? Look, I'm clicking on it, it won't let me buy it. What the heck? Do I have to have something else first? Is there a prerequisite?
You gotta like unlock it.
Oh, no, look, it needs more. It doesn't just need dragon coins, it needs something else. Some kind of artifact, of which I have 0. That's a drag. Why you do me that way, Mr. Game? Fine, I'll just buy a health upgrade.
Gracias, Sensei.
And
Health upgrades are good though. You need those.
yeah, just get as many as I can, really. Good enough. I think you probably can skip the dialogue loud, but I mean the story is one of the attractions of this game. Like it is a well-written Ninja Turtles story, so Turtles fans would mostly enjoy that. Oh no, he's talking about EDF6. My bad, sorry. Yes, mission 1 of EDF6, which is a tutorial mission, is terrible. It's like 10 or 12 minutes and a lot of NPC dialogue that you can't skip.
Seems like you guys have been running into a lot of stock junk.
I'm with you there, Lau.
Costing old Baxter boy a lot of
Good luck,
dough.
folks.
He probably blasted over 100 of his dumb machines.
Unskippable dialogue
Well,
is annoying.
You didn't get it from me, but a birdie brought this by in case it could be helpful.
Nothing quite like
Yeah,
having
it's funny because like normally EDF games don't have a
What can I
tutorial,
say?
so they finally decided to have a tutorial, which would be a good step. But then they kind of dropped the
They
ball by
they get
just...
it all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They got it all wrong. That's a shame.
That's funny.
Okay, open artifacts, and now here's another one I could eventually... Well, I got 200, but that's not enough for either one. Okay, whatever. This is cool though. Once it comes out on Steam, I'm gonna be really into it for a while.
When's
Yo,
it come out on
Dementia.
Steam?
Sometime in 2024. No date set. So we'll see.
I'll
Any
get it.
month now, right? Nice. Yeah, and then we could play it sometime. That'd be great.
Time to clean up the sewers. Again.
Yeah, agreed, Icky. But I mean, you only have to do it the one time, and then you can just move on with your
What's
life.
up, dweebs?
Oops, clicked the wrong thing. Whatever. Sperry, did you watch anything?
I'm pretty into old sitcoms too. So we finished what you calls it? Seinfeld the other day.
Seinfeld's good.
Seinfeld's great, yeah.
I rewatch Seinfeld fairly frequently.
That's Seinfeld
I
is
should go back to it sometime. What is it on, Hulu?
Wish Donnie would admit
I watched it on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. Okay,
Yeah, I think
nice.
it's on Netflix now.
Yeah,
Right.
that's when I go back to and watch all the time.
Yeah.
But we just finished the whole series again, so
totally
I think we'll try to find something new and then jump back
Those
into it again.
22-minute episodes blow by compared
That
to
is
like,
true.
trying to watch a series now. Although the series now have less episodes per season a lot of times, but you just get plied to those episodes sometimes of those old shows.
Gonna
True.
keep this in my pocket.
Yeah, we watch like 3 or 4 episodes or so,
Yeah.
which is a little over an hour, I guess. And,
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like less than an hour and a half to get through 4 episodes. Well, less than an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean, even that, there's so much story and content in those couple of episodes that I'm more than
Yeah,
full.
it's a good show. It holds up quite well.
Right on. Well, you guys are inspiring me to return to it. You know what sitcom I always return to is The Addams Family.
I just stomped a foot.
You're
It's
going
not
way
really
back.
old.
Yeah, I mean, very old, but I love The Addams Family, right? And I have the whole series on Voodoo Fandango. And I do return, I'll watch just the same old episodes. Like, I haven't made my way all the way through it. Oh, I got a cough. Sorry, just a sec.
I don't usually go back past the 90s. I guess I watched through Cheers once. That was interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, I tried that
I mean,
once
that's a
myself.
good. I loved Cheers as a kid. I haven't gone back to it, but what do you think? Is it still fun?
It's okay. Like, I don't know, it's okay. I wouldn't
It was
ever need to watch
huge
it
back in
again.
the day.
Oh yeah, it was huge back in the day. So much has changed about TV. I mean, even for, you know, I'm talking about 90s, so much has changed since the 90s even, but, you know, so much has changed about TV and what, like, makes an interesting episode and what doesn't.
That is true. And do you know about Cheers' popularity? Those characters guest star on a lot of other shows. Like, obviously they guest star on Frasier, but also Wings and several others.
Yeah, well, I think Wings was a spin-off too or something.
Yeah, that's true. Wings is
Yeah,
a
'cause I
spin-off of
think
Cheers.
Frasier's on Wings too on an episode or two. Kind of this weird little universe.
Indeed. Yeah, NBC shows had a lot of cross-pollination back then.
Yeah.
Kind of cool to see that though.
Yes. I approve of it.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, the guest stars, especially the early ones on Frasier, were a pretty big deal. Because, like, you know, hadn't seen these Cheers characters that you loved for years.
Oh yeah,
So,
you're right.
you know, like Ted Danson or Woody Harrelson.
Speaking of which, I hear Frasier Season 2 has more classic Frasier characters on it.
Oh, that's probably good. I mean, it doesn't need that. Like, every show that, like, comes back doesn't just need to, like, rely on nostalgia. But it could use, you know, something to make it funnier and better. So
There you go.
that would be good.
Yeah, and it's just a treat. Like, if you already like this character,
Right,
it is nice to see
exactly.
them again.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even make it through the whole season. I need to go back, finish it.
I should check it out too. Which service is it on?
Paramount.
Paramount, that's right. And I do have Paramount, so I should.
What are
But
you waiting
now-
for?
Am I going to keep Paramount now that they've canceled Halo? I don't know.
Yeah, you better cancel it and show them.
Yeah, that's the thing. That doesn't communicate anything to them. But we could talk about the Halo cancellation. You guys, I mean, Tyler, you've sampled a little bit of Halo.
I watched
Yeah,
one
we-
episode is all I saw.
Didn't
First
you also
episode.
try one of Season 2 or no? I thought we
No.
got you to... Really?
I don't think so.
I should have gotten you to watch the Fall of Reach episode, because that's the best one. And that was episode 4 of Season 2.
Ah.
But, Dreamer Coins? Do I want more Dreamer Coins? Yeah, I don't know what any of these... I'm just going to stick to Dragon Coins for a while. There's a third currency now, which I didn't know about, so it's like, geez, that's a lot of currencies to keep up with.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think there's like 6 or 7 in Hades.
Sticking to that blueprint. But yeah, to talk about Halo, people have problems with some of the deviations from the game, and you know, it's like some deviations. I think the complaints are stupid, like the fact that Master Chief takes his helmet off. Like, why would that be a deal breaker to anybody? You know, it's like
The bonus.
he doesn't do that in the game, but the game doesn't have to make him seem like a real person.
So I think
show
that like
does.
you're definitely in the minority that you're willing for them to, you know, step away from the game and have their own thing.
That's
The
true.
vast majority of people did not seem to want that.
No, you are correct. Can't argue with that. But I mean, I did not like every deviation, but the thing is, it just had really interesting characters. You know, like it had its own original Spartans that were a team with Master Chief, and I liked all of those characters. Like, they were all good. You know,
Maybe it would have
There's-
been better or well received if it wasn't a Halo show. Like if it was called, you know, Omen or something. I don't know.
you're
It was just, like,
probably
its own-
right.
Its own space show that didn't have this, you know, toxic and kind of jilted fan base already.
Hey, watch the chum talk, pal. And what's with the name call?
True.
Chelonian, Raph. It's just another word for the test.
You could be right. You certainly could be. Sort of like Star Wars: The Acolyte. Like, what I've watched of that show, it's a good sci-fi show, but Star Wars fans don't like it because it's about black females and all this other stuff, you know? A lot of nitpicky complaints, like, oh, this character shouldn't be that old and things, and it's like, you can't let dumb little complaints keep you from enjoying something, or you'll never like anything.
And we've talked about Star Wars before, how it's completely hampered by it. And you said Acolyte tries to get away from it a little bit, but it's completely hampered by its own universe and its own timelines.
Unfortunately.
It's kind of hard to tell stories with characters that exist when they have to end at a certain place or they have to start from a certain place.
Agreed. But the Acolyte got around that by taking place 100 years before, I think it's like 100 years before the prequels, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But there is still a character who's in the prequels, and he's in the Acolyte, and people fussed about that. And, like, that's supposed to be fan service. Like, it's supposed to be a good
Right.
thing. But the
Is it
fans
Jar
are
Jar
just so
Binks?
nitpicky. Thankfully, no.
Not Jar Jar Binks? Oh, it should have been. Is it Boss Nass?
It's a Jedi. It's one of the Jedis with, like, a long, tall head. You know, like a 2-foot tall head. I don't know if you remember that one.
If
Not an
it's
important
Boss Nass,
character.
I'm not watching it.
Well,
Dementia asked
unfortunate.
if Halo leaves off on a cliffhanger.
To an extent, like season 2, they get to the Halo, and yes, the show. We'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, they get to the Halo and they go inside of like a Forerunner facility, and then it ends. And Master Chief starts talking to the librarian thing, whatever it's called, Guilty Spark. That's the final episode. But yeah, Halo made the mistake of spending two seasons on like prequel stuff. Like, instead, you can't trust that you're gonna have extra seasons, right? So don't have it all be prequel crap. Like, start where people know it. It would be my advice, but what do I know? Practically nothing, you say?
Right.
Yeah.
Got it in my head, but say it out loud.
Gotcha. By the way, speaking of having more story, there was just this long conversation when I got to the shop this time. Like, they do keep giving you more story with this sucker.
Yeah, that's very, very Hades-esque. There's non-stop evolution of the relationships with the different characters.
Until we meet again.
Gotcha.
So much talking.
Oh, I should have asked you guys to watch Beverly Hills Cop 4. I assume neither one of you has watched it.
Oh, no, I didn't. But I remember
Well-
you talking about that.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F is what it's actually called, and it's on Netflix. We watched it after the stream last week. That was great. Like, it's a real movie that should have come out in theaters, and it's a Netflix movie. You know, but most Netflix movies are all green screeny, kind of,
Yeah,
you know.
they're usually garbage.
Exactly. This is it's better than Beverly Hills Cop 3. Like, and just wow. My son, who has never seen any of the previous movies, he loved it. And I have seen 2 and 3 of the original movies, and I loved it, and Brandy did too. Like, it's very funny, and there's good action, and there's all these car chases and a helicopter chase and stuff, and they're not green screeny. Like, they all look real.
That's good.
So, yeah, what a fun movie. I highly recommend it to anybody who's got Netflix.
But is Judge Reinhold in it?
Yes, he is. There's a
They
lot of
put
returning
They put a
characters.
banana in the tailpipe.
They do not do that.
Not watching.
There are some reference. They might actually reference it, like somebody taunting Axel Foley, I think, might have said something about it.
Or they at least mention it or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's good references, you know, and like, one of the things about Beverly Hills Cop, have you seen some of them, Tyler?
No, I just know the stupid things that happen in them like that. Judge
Got-
Reinhold being in them.
Well, a big part of it is that Axel Foley is like a fast talker, you know, he's like a con man, even though he's a cop. So he deals with a lot of situations by tricking people, like sort of by playing a character and tricking them into doing what he wants or whatever. And so, I mean, that happens in this movie, but also there's there's one point, not to be too spoilery, but there's one point where even he gets tired of the character shtick. So he's like, you know what, I'm too tired for this. He just goes back to being normal, you know? I don't know, I mean, like, it's really well made. A good script, just good everything. And Eddie Murphy is great in it. He looks a little older, but he still looks good.
That's good.
Yeah. So you'll have to let me know if you watch it, boys.
Nice when movies are good.
Yes. Like, if you're gonna do a legacy sequel all those years later, like, make it be as good as the old ones.
Right. Comedy sequels typically, especially like the ones that are going for nostalgia, are typically dreadful, like Anchorman, Zoolander 2, and whatever other stupid sequels they do.
Anchorman 2?
Yeah, Anchorman 2.
I haven't seen either of those.
They're horrible. Zoolander 2 especially.
Dang. That's a shame. I really do like the first one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first one's a classic.
Nice. Jonah says he would like to see Beverly Hills 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me know if you see it, boys.
On my list somewhere.
Only thing better than pizza is more pizza.
Right on. And besides that, the first part of season 6 of Cobra Kai came out this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a 15-episode season, which is longer than previous seasons, and so Netflix is breaking it up into 3 parts. And to prepare for that, my son had not watched anything beyond season 1. So he and I binged through seasons 2 and 3 this week. You know, we were trying to get through as much as we possibly could, but I have a life, so we couldn't just do the whole thing in 1 week.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and we started season 4 today. But independently of that, I had a friend. We went out to eat with a friend, and then he came over last night, and we watched all the new episodes together, the 5 new episodes.
Oh, so you did binge them all. Some live.
No, I mean, we didn't watch seasons 4 and 5. I have,
Yeah,
I
but
still
5
got-
episodes are like 50-minute episodes.
Well, actually, they're about 35 minutes.
Okay.
So not that long. Although this
not as
friend
bad.
who came over, he was like, he would not get the hint that it was time to leave, you know? He stayed he just kept talking, and I was just like, I'm so sleepy, please leave.
Yeah, that's
But
so funny.
Yeah, it was frustrating.
Oh, people that don't have that sort of, I don't know, EQ or emotional intelligence, they're not able to read clues or signs or stuff.
Yes, that is it. You're right.
And you put your arms up, you're yawning and stretching. It's time to wrap up the night, and then let's do something else, or here's another story, or here's this, or here's that.
Yeah, like he walked to the door, and then he kept talking for an hour after that. I followed him to the door, and he kept talking. I'm like, what the hell?
Walk the parking lot, get in the car,
Oh, yeah.
chat out the window. Yeah, that's funny.
So that was tiring because I still needed to edit the stream replay videos and stuff afterwards. So I was up quite late last night. But anyway, yeah, we watched those 5 new episodes and they were great. I have a few little complaints, but they're a lot of fun. It's just a very fun show. It's not quite as much mainstream appeal as Beverly Hills Cop 4 or whatever. Tyler, I think you said that you didn't like it that much or something. Did you try it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Yeah, that's too bad. What about you, Sperry? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
If you like
to, though.
if you like the Karate Kid, which I do, then it's a very fun show with lots
You
of
need
great
ladders
stuff.
here to watch new shows with you and
Yeah,
out over
exactly, yeah.
80s crap.
I think I've watched maybe an episode a couple years back, but it's just another show to keep up with, and I'm still
What do you
stuck
mean?
on Seinfeld.
What do you mean, Icky? Why is there no Michael option?
I think it was one of the upgrades. I picked an upgrade, maybe it said it mentioned Donatello's name or whatever, but it still applied to my character. It's just the name of the upgrade.
Oh, I see.
To answer your question, Nikki. Yeah. But I also went back and I tried the first Cobra Kai game because I wanted to write an article about it. And the first Cobra Kai game, it's a pretty okay 3D beat 'em up. Nothing special, but it's got a lot of story, and the characters look quite a lot like the real actors and such. So people who are into Cobra Kai would probably enjoy it. May go back and play it more sometime. And it's co-op. The first one is co-op, and the second one isn't, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Kind of backwards.
Yes, but they're different styles of game. The first one is a straight beat 'em up in 2.5D, and the second one is apparently takes more inspiration from the Like a Dragon games, where it's 3D and it's not just a beat 'em up. There's a lot more stuff to it.
Like the Yakuza games?
Yes, I mean somewhat inspired by those.
Interesting.
Something I'll show
Yeah.
your father.
Yeah, you run a dojo, and there's still fights and story stuff, but it's just not a regular left to right beat 'em up. And hello, Jordan. Great to see you. Jordan, I saw you earlier at IMA stream. That was fun. I wonder if anyone from Slap My Penguin stream actually stuck around. I didn't really notice them once we started. The problem is they rated it just the wrong time.
I think you got people in here, for sure.
Well, I hope so. Fighting a mini-boss right now. Yeah. I'm doing okay this run, I think.
Yeah, a little
Still
better.
taking some damage, but
Yeah, it seems like there's not a ton of health upgrades and stuff, so you have to be super cautious about the damage you take. Not
Yes.
health upgrades, but health replenishment items.
Yeah, if there's more vampirism type things, that would be nice. But they want to keep the challenge up, I guess. Tyler, I mean, both of you boys, I missed you on Wednesday. The DLC for Bloodstained is what we played on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I was busy on Wednesday. I got the notification, but just wasn't able to.
Yeah, no, that is alright, of course. But that DLC is good. It's developed by Way Forward, which is fun because the main game is not from Way Forward, you know?
Right.
And they did a good job. Very
Is
good
it
job.
single player?
Yes, single player, not co-op. Although I am still going to write about it because, you know, because the game is co-op at all, I can cover any kind of updates it gets. But it's inspired by Castlevania 2 for the NES, which is sort of a proto Metroidvania game.
Yeah, it's
But-
a little. What do they call it? It's still very straightforward and hard.
But it kind of esoteric in some ways, you know, like even in this one, there was a part where there's a graveyard and I knelt down in front of a grave and it opened up a new pathway. And there was no clue that you should do that, you know, like you just have to try things. And that's how the original game was.
No, I know when I get to that graveyard.
There
Right.
you go.
Let's not give him a
Yeah, I do recommend that. Okay, now I'm at this bombardier part. Let me kill the guy before he whoops me this time. If I can find him. There he is. Ah! Ah! Well, I hope this works.
There's so many mini bosses.
Yeah, there are.
Did you just fight one and now you're fighting another one and then you have to go fight Shredder's daughter?
Yeah, and she's gonna whoop me, of course.
Yeah.
But I haven't got to the shop yet, have I? I think maybe I still have a shop to look forward to.
You can
I
buy
hope.
some health or something.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, turtle powers periodically deal neutron damage. Yeah, let's do that one.
Gonna electric slide my way
Let's
to
go do it. Galadrius, he's out. Hot date, maybe. You know, with one of the
Nice.
Golden Girls.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, one of the Golden Girls.
I don't think any of them are still alive.
That's
Dang,
fine.
you might be right. Really, even the mom? She was actually
oldest?
younger.
Oh, was she?
She played the oldest, but she was
Right.
actually younger than some of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you're probably right, because it's still been a long time.
Sure has.
That was a good show, though. Like, I could watch an episode of it and
Are
still get a
any
lot out of
of the Golden Girls alive?
it. Let's find out. Okay,
No, Betty
restore.
was the last one.
Dang. And look at this. This time I can only buy a health restoration for 60 points, which is not even half my health.
pizza with benefits.
So that's how they keep it hard. Pizza with benefits, he said. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Alright. But what else we got? Turtle powers, 400. I might as well spend it all considering I'm very likely to die at the boss.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's not permanent. Like, that's not a permanent currency.
Right. This is scrap and that's soft currency, so yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go on. And by the way, the first time I got here, one of the punk frogs was here, and they had a conversation with him. If you guys remember the frog characters from the old
Yeah,
Turtles
they're,
cartoon.
they're funny looking.
Yeah, so that was fun. Just one of the random things they do to keep the game interesting.
Who's the shopkeeper in Hades? I can't remember his name.
Good question. Is it a god's name or something?
It's like the guy that's on the boat in the river Styx or whatever.
Chiron? Is it Chiron?
Chiron, yeah.
Is that who it is?
I think
I
so.
think it might be, yeah.
I think that's right. Hades shop. Yep, it is.
Ooh, called it. Yeah, and this one is called the Chairman. He's kind of mysterious, so he's kind of like that.
It even has the same letters in it, basically.
That's true.
Yeah.
CH. Guys, I start work in less than 2 weeks. The summer has flown right by.
In 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks. I start work on August 1st.
Oh, wow.
That's, what, 11 days?
When does school start, though?
School starts on the 14th, August 14th.
Oh, it's early. But you do get out pretty early in the summer.
That's true. We didn't even go to the end of May this year.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, you know,
You still just get like 1-year contracts and stuff renewed or whatever.
yeah, year to year, and so I'm just gonna be at the same place.
Yep.
And hopefully it'll be a nicer year than last time. I really, really hope.
When do we play together? I don't know.
You mean you and me?
I don't know. Slap my penguin ass.
Oh, hey, Slap My Penguin! Yeah, do you mean Tyler and me, or do you mean someone else?
Maybe Galadrius and you? I don't know.
Oh, Jobs. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Tyler and I hardly ever play together. I would like to play a lot more. Like, I wrote him a note when I was on my vacation about it.
Yeah. I didn't get it.
The note?
Yeah. You posted a picture of it, but that's not the same as giving someone a note.
Oh, God,
You get
Tyler,
this
don't make me
game?
mail it. You saw the effort. You saw that I was thinking about you. That's good enough, in my
Right.
opinion.
That's right.
But yeah, no.
Penguin is in between jobs. That sucks, man. Sorry you're stressed
Oh.
out about that.
Yeah, that's a shame. But Sperry did send a bunch of his. He sent all his subscribers an actual postcard one time, and that was nice.
Play your card right, and I'll send you another one.
That's nice. Ah, dang it! There went all my health. That's
You're never
freaking
gonna
good.
make it to
You got this.
Tyron or whatever her name is.
Well, yeah, but I have the one automatic health refill when my health
Kiara.
runs out, so at least there's that. Karai, that's her name.
Correct.
You gotta watch out for those little electric shurikens they're
Yeah,
throwing.
there's just too much stuff. There's
a
so
lot
much.
of characters. It's almost like it's built to be played in co-op.
Definitely, I mean, it's more fun and manageable that way. And
Yeah.
in co-op, if you die and the other person beats the room, then you come back to life with like 80 health in the next room. So that's helpful.
So you do need to play. But you said it, so it has online, but it does not have matchmaking, right? So you have to know who you're playing with.
Yes, but there's also local. You can play local with up to 4 players. All right. Let's see. Taunt enemies. Do I want to upgrade my taunt? Yeah, I guess. It doesn't matter. I have no health. I'm just going to die. Well, that's okay. I mean, I earned more currency, and I'll be able to buy more upgrades and get a little bit stronger, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, why I always
That's how
play
it
as
works.
Mikey.
I
Like
don't
he's the best.
Well, I mean, he's usually my favorite turtle as long as it's not like a version where they make him too stupid, because sometimes he's annoyingly stupid.
Loyalty to your father waver.
But
And
do
you
they all
know-
have different moves, specials, and stuff.
Yes, they do have unique perks and things and moves.
That would be
So-
hard.
What?
You have to figure out which one to go with and go with it. And like, I mean, like in Hades, you don't have to worry about that, right? You just play as one character.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, I guess that you just play as who you like. Like, whatever character you like, you play them and you adapt to whatever their
Yeah, but
abilities are.
One character might be more overpowered than another.
Then I would try to play with that character since it's so tough. Oops.
Yeah, and I agree. But then you have to look up who's the best character to play as.
Yeah. But I mean, it's probably not like that in this one. We'll see. There's going to be a conversation now that I died again every time you die and restart. But I mean, it doesn't give you the option to change your character if you're single player. There's probably some way to do it, but it doesn't like automatically. I can start a new run where
Right at the beginning. Go talk to Raphael. Maybe you can change to him.
well, that's the thing. Unfortunately, like you can't even talk to them. They're just there doing their
Oh.
thing.
Do the upgrades, are all the upgrades like permanent upgrades no matter which character you are, or are they character specific upgrades?
Most of them are for all characters, and some are character specific.
Interesting.
Oh, I just found where to change it. Now that you brought it up, Tyler.
Father would be pleased.
Yeah, just don't call me
They all
your
say
side.
something when you pick them. Their voices are good. Like they all really fit the character.
Why is it
So,
Strange to see
I have now
Spartan
discovered you change by going to the TV and just
Theirs.
picking
Baxter's
that.
document skills really gotten this advanced?
Cool.
I'm gonna look.
So how about that?
Man, it was so great to see the big guy again.
Yeah, and save him from scales for brains too.
Slash will definitely be a critical asset to have on our side.
What
moving
else?
forward.
What else?
I agree, but
still gotta be
So I need to
careful.
review that
So wait,
Bloodstained
you might
DLC,
have
but
taken down Leatherhead
I gotta
this
play it
time.
more. I gotta
Sure
review
can sound like
EDF,
a
which is a
plan
very
to stay
long
down.
and grindy game, so I
Why
really
would
gotta
he,
play
though?
that
Dude's
more.
a glutton
Comes
for
out on
punishment.
Thursday.
He gets up again, we'll just give him
That's
more
gonna
of what he
consume a lot of my
wants.
time this week. Oh, but Deadpool 3 is coming out on Friday. I bought our tickets already. We're going to the 2:30 p.m. show.
Oh yeah, this Friday,
Nice.
huh?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
You boys gonna see it? Tyler,
San
you
Diego
should see it.
Comic Con is this weekend.
Ooh, that's fancy too. You really
Maybe
should
I'll
go
try
see
and
it.
get there on Friday.
It's gonna be good. I know it will. All right, this time I can buy one of. Oh, I can buy different ones that use this. Stardytron with one lucky dice. They can be used to reroll. Interesting. Economy plus 25 scrap upon starting a run. Scrap gain from destroying crates. So, interesting upgrades that you can use these different currencies with. Yeah, and there's yet another currency that I don't have, like what you mentioned, Tyler. It uses these red skull coins. Good luck, guys, on the final contest. Double select chance during any turtle power selection. Oh, yeah. That's something we didn't see. My son, twice, he got a double select where he got to choose 2 upgrades at the end of the room. Yes.
Oops. I accidentally bought tickets for Trolls Band together.
Oh, no, Tyler.
Hey.
I screwed it up.
What a goof.
The world shifts in our favor.
Oh, the Borderlands movie. Is that already out? Oh, no, it's a pre-order tickets. I'm on the pre-order section.
Gotcha.
I was like,
It's
wow, there's a
about
lot
to
of
be
movies out, but they're all pre-orders, basically. Even Trolls is pre-order. What movies are even out right now? Just Twisters, and I don't even see anything else.
Yeah, everyone seems to like Twisters, though. Apparently it's
There's the
pretty
new
good.
Sonic.
No, that's December, isn't it? It's a ways off, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 379. Should I just... I can't do that.
Thank you, Father.
Ooh, I start with 2 Splinters revives. That's actually going to be helpful.
So weird that 3D is still a thing.
Oh, yeah, because no one even likes it.
No.
That is a good point. And I
My
bought some
kids
extra
like
attack
it.
damage.
That's about it.
Yeah, and we had an old friend of the stream who ended up kind of going crazy in nuclear and is no longer a friend. But he was really into 3D. Like, he would buy, over a 4K Blu-ray, he would buy the 3D regular Blu-ray. You know, like, he was just really into 3D. And now he's dead.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah. Well, that's what he gets.
I don't know who you're talking about. Not Swizzlers, hopefully.
No, Matt Young.
Oh.
Don't you remember, like, he totally disappeared and I was looking for him and then he went totally nuts because I was looking for him?
Yep, I remember.
Yep, that's what I get for caring about somebody.
Why are tickets $13?
Well, do what I do. Go to a matinee show. Or you might not be able to because you're
This
at
is a
work.
matinee show.
13 for a matinee?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Dang.
Is it like a day one price or something?
Yeah, dude,
Probably.
my matinee ticket was 6 something.
Oh, it's not that cheap here, but like 8 or 9 maybe.
Gotcha. Darker player, he's just dead to me.
Oh.
I mean, like, I always knew he had mental health problems. You know, like, because he really has mental health problems. And I always knew that. But once those problems make the friendship untenable, then forget about it.
Oh, I wonder if
Although-
their prices went up. Prices are terrible. How much is how much is an evening
that's
show?
cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's find out. This is interesting. Yeah, Sperry, what's the last Marvel movie you saw?
Oof. The last Marvel movie I
1650.
saw was probably...
I remember you don't like Spider-Man, you said.
I like Spider-Man. I
Who
think
doesn't like the
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man?
I like Spider-Man. I've never seen any of the movies, but I like him. Sure.
I actually watched, what's the first one with Tom Holland? Homeward Bound or something like that?
Something like that, yes.
The dogs.
Homecoming.
Homecoming, something like that, yeah. I watched Homecoming like a few months ago, and I thought it was pretty good.
In more ways than one.
I thought so as well.
I think that might be the last one I saw.
Out of the 3 of the new Spider-Man movies, I probably like that one the best.
Oh, Shredder is definitely
That one was pretty good.
None of them are
Yeah.
bad, but I would say the third one, which made the most money, is probably the worst out of all 3, though, because the script is a mess. But yeah,
I don't know. I like Tom Holland. He's a funny guy.
he's a delightful little scamp, isn't he?
He's a delightful little scamp. Exactly. Exactly how I would describe him.
Perfect to be the star of Uncharted.
Yeah. Did you see that movie?
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
I
It
saw
doesn't
it.
look. It doesn't
It's
look
not
any
good.
good. Exactly.
good.
Nobody likes it.
I liked it.
Oh, well, okay. Sperry liked
Uncharted
it.
movie? Wow.
I thought it was great. That's probably my movie of the year.
Movie
Oh
of the year.
my God, Sperry. And you've never played the games, right?
Oh, I played all the games. Yeah, I think they're fantastic. Those are my favorite games too.
Oh yeah. No.
They're like a new age Indiana Jones.
They are like that, yes. Man, that Indiana Jones game that's coming out for Xbox and PC looks really good.
That looks fantastic.
Tyler, did you watch the trailer for it from the Xbox showcase in June?
Yeah, when we watched it together.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Of course, we watched it together. I still, like, I even showed that to my mom. I mean, like, the story part they showed, I think it was very well done. Very authentic. So, Indiana Jones, we love him. Dash deals. Yeah, what am I doing?
Indiana Jones is a delightful little scamp.
Well, I don't know about Indiana Jones himself. Tom Holland, though, he's little. And, he, very British, too, in case you didn't know.
We must be lighting up the Bookland Battle Network.
He's like, I'm Tom Holland. I don't know.
That's
I can't do the voice. I wish I had your gift of voices.
That was exactly his voice.
He's like, no, you're spot on.
Best
Well-
Tom Holland impression I've ever heard.
Oh no, there's many better ones. But anyway, we've
Change rate?
5 foot. See, exactly, he is literally tiny. But we've come to the end of things. I think we should go ahead and vamp and wrap it up.
They stopped using these.
I hope everybody knows that Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game and we give out cool prizes. We hope you'll tune in whenever you can. And we've been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate for Switch. It's also coming to Steam later this year. And probably other consoles next year, probably, but not official.
Bravo, my
So Tyler, you're always a great co-host. Thanks for being with us.
Yep, happy to be here.
Sperry, it's very fun to have you around too. Thank you for that.
Oh yeah.
Icky, thanks for running the contest. You're an excellent moderator and the bestest of buds. We love that about you. And thanks to Slap My Penguin for rating us. Can we get another shout out for Slap My Penguin, please? He just said something in chat. Let's give him a shout out because he rated us, and that's such a nice thing to do. It's the only way we'll ever find any new viewers, I think. But huge thanks also to our subscribers. We have some excellent subscribers like Jono, Perfect Zero, Thyrenia, Wolfblade, Tyler even, and many other people. We love those guys because they're the reason we keep doing the stream. We're about to hit our 10-year anniversary in September, guys.
See you later.
10 years, can you believe it?
And
What are we
here.
doing for it?
We should do something, right? The problem is it's always like super busy season at work when
Probably
when the,
stream.
We should do a stream. That's a good idea, Tyler. Thank
Oh.
you. I love it.
That voice.
I would do that.
Tyler, I already said thanks. Sperry already said thanks. So,
Yeah, you got me.
yeah. In that case, screw you guys.
Rude.
Love you all. We'll see you next week. And whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
See you guys.
Later, dudes. Bawachunga.
I don't know, hold those little SOBs.
You know, Tyler, when you did your stream, you did not say your catchphrase at the end.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, it doesn't work when, like, the main person says
To
it.
the
It's not
chairman's
the
house
same.
we go.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I mean, you could do things with it. Like, for instance, when you don't turn up, we say that too bad Tyler wasn't here. What an SOB.
Ah.
You know, you
Or
gotta be
Galadrius does
adaptable.
it.
Return.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Gladrius likes to pretend to be you and do it. He doesn't sound that
Yeah,
much like you, if we're
yeah.
being honest.
Yeah.
He tries though. It's
That's
a thought.
true. The thought that counts.